Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of Rants with Dez, aka Dez Rant. Happy Wednesday through Tuesday, evening, night, morning, and afternoon. Question of the day for you out there. To you out there, when does night actually start? Like for me, I go by summertime time, so between 9 and 10. But a lot of times in the wintertime, I'll call 5 o'clock nighttime because it's dark out. By the way, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when we go live, and share the shit to upset your liberal friends. Sharing is caring. I don't say it, quite frankly. People tell me sharing is caring. Tonight's topic is the Nazi rally in Madison Square Garden, Biden calling Trump supporters garbage, and the election in that order. Good times are had by all. So let's start with the Nazi rally. I love it. First and foremost, the media has got to stop with the fun rhetoric, making fun of half of the country. And the fact is, most of the people don't even like Trump. They're only going to be voting for him because he's the lesser of two evils. I know I've already talked about this already on here, but the fact is, he's not evil. But he can be an ass. But you know what? When you're a businessman, I think you got every right to be a little bit of an ass because you know what? You're a businessman and you got to make a point. So at the end of the day, when it comes to Trump, he's not evil. He's a smartass. There's a big difference. But then when they call him basically Hitler, hence July 13th this past summer, when the attempt of his life was almost taken way too soon, God actually, I think, actually had a little bit of like, whoop, and just hit his ear. Um, the rhetoric of the left once again kept calling him, basically evil Nazis, and now we're garbage because of one guy uh, said that an island in the ocean is basically garbage because it's just full of garbage. I forgot what island it is, but at the end of the day, I think it's funny. It's a joke, but of course, Puerto Rico. Um, it's funny because people that live there, I guarantee you, think the same thing. Actually, that's funny about it. The people that go there to do a tourist thing, they don't see the rest of it. And at the end of the day, let's be honest, it's a shit show. It's garbage. Just like that guy said, it was a joke too. It's That's what's so great about it. At the end of the day, when it comes to these schmucks on the left, when you can't even take a funny joke, that tells you that their rhetoric is so freaking uptight and stupid. I'm gonna call them stupid. They call us garbage. And to you, fellow garbage patriots, welcome. You're always welcome here. I don't say it, quite frankly. People want to call us garbage. We're gonna be the best garbage ever. It's gonna be gold. It's gonna be silver. Not like the garbage that the Democrats are giving us. The criminals. I don't say it, quite frankly, all the criminals. At the end of the day, when it comes to Joe Biden with the whole garbage thing, you've done a lot of stupid stuff, Joe Biden. Your so-called rhetoric of Trump is nine, and I mean this nine comparison to what you really are. You actually are an evil person. From the Afghanistan withdrawal to open borders to depleting the police, making a mockery of our military, aka the LGBTQ AIP plus whatever community, making sure that this country is falling. Hell, your transportation guy was in charge, and all these trains were derailing. Right there is the perfect meme of Joe Biden. You're just falling off the track, literally falling going upstairs. Joe Biden, you're going to go down as the worst president of the United States. The fact that you call Trump supporters garbage, I think it's actually pretty funny. The fact is, we actually have morals on our side. We actually have compassion on our side. You allowing a woman to abort a baby all the way to the day the baby's born is not compassion. It's not love. It's murder. The fact is, you guys on the left, and some of you guys that are joining us on the side of happiness and love and respect, and we appreciate it. The fact is, you could be those people that were calling us, letting know the deplorables back in when Hillary was actually running. You can be calling us all the stuff when Joe Biden was running. The fact is, we will take you with open arms. You know why? Because on our side, we actually do have compassion. We do love. Some people, it's going to take a little bit harder time to actually love, but the fact is, if you're going to come to the side of truth, peace, and love, eventually, hopefully, you'll be accepted. It all really depends on how bad you were as a Democrat or a liberal, or even as a conservative, because Republican. Because not all Republicans are the same, and well, you know they are rhinos. They're evil pieces of crap. And the fact is, I love it because we are actually willing to accept you back in our side. Because you know what? Every life matters. Until you get to that point, no life matters. That's why the BLM movement back in 2020 was so evil, and you were kneeling for Black Lives Matter. I know I'm rambling on, but the fact is, at the end of the day, we are at election time. We're not quite there at the main event yet, but we have to remember what they did back in 2020. So, with the whole thing of George Floyd 4 years ago, we got to remember what the Democrats actually did. So, Joe, I'm glad you're not running. The fact is, if you would be the one running, I think you would actually be pretty close with Trump. Kamala is a shit show, and she keeps doing her blunders. And it's actually fantastic. You can't make this stuff up anymore. You can't. It's like a coconut tree. Yeah. Okay, where did you get that from? Um, and the unburdened by what has been line. It's like, what the hell? Seriously, sweetheart, you make absolutely no sense. Hell, I'd rather go outside by a tree and knock on it, and it says nothing, and it makes more sense than you. Because you know what? It's not saying anything. I don't say it. A tree is smarter than Kamala, producing oxygen for us, taking in the carbon dioxide. It's a great thing. Let's go to the main event. Like, as I said, tonight's, I'm excited. We are getting this page up and running the way it's supposed to be. We we do have a few hiccups yet. We're working on those things right now. And the fact is, we're having a good time. Actually, my guy is actually behind me. He's actually enjoying it. Oh shit! So let's talk about this Tuesday. We're not even a week away anymore. I need a sip of my water. The right to bear arms. The right to bear arms. Oh yeah. So let's talk about this Tuesday. First and foremost, you know who I'm endorsing. You know who I'm voting for. Donald Trump. That's a given. I mean, like the Trump hat, the American flag behind me is another given because the left does not like the American colors. They hate the flag now. All of a sudden, it's become a sign of MAGA. If that's the case, go red, white, and blue. You'll take it every time. I don't say it, people tell me. But at the end of the day, you still need to go vote. At the end of the day, this to me is the biggest election of our lifetime, of possibly the America constitutional republic. Notice how I don't say democracy, because we're founded on the constitutional republic. So when the Democrats keep saying democracy, 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 I laugh. I'm like, no, no, no. We are founded on the constitutional republic. Yes, there's democracy in there. But here's the thing: if they win, they're going to take away the Constitution. Kamala said a while back, if they don't do anything about the guns, after 100 days, she's going to do an executive order. I'm not sure which kind of guns, but the fact is, it's a stepping stone. One thing leads to another. Look at the LGBTQAB plus. So many damn syllables and so many freaking letters. It's so freaking stupid. I think it's kind of gay. The fact is, when it comes to election, we are literally possibly at the end of our freedom. So, yes, I'm voting for Trump. But for you to actually have that opportunity, even if you're voting for Kamala, even if you're voting for a third party, I don't care. Just get out there and vote. The fact is, we need you to vote. This could be seriously our last election. People say if Trump wins the election, it'll be the last election. I think you're wrong. I think if Kamala, I've been talking about the NWO since 2020, and I think it's a stepping stone towards that direction. The fact is, I still want you to go vote because everybody has a right, unless you're a felon or a minor or an illegal. But even they can go vote. I don't say. People tell me. People tell me. We're living in a crazy time, people. I say, frickin' put on your seatbelt, grab the popcorn, have yourself a beer. This shit's about to hit the fan within a week. We're about to find out who the next president's going to be. Hopefully, Trump. If not, well, start going to church more often because they're going to need it. I think Jesus is about to make his return. I think I'm done with this one for tonight. we were going to go live tomorrow night, but with Halloween, the scariest day of the year, not Hillary's birthday, even though that's a scary one too. The fact that she was the fastest swimmer. Or Joe Biden at his state right now, the fastest swimmer. I don't get it. Those other swimmers must have been a lot slower. But I think that's all I got to say. Next week, we'll be, I should say, I will be. My buddy's here in the background. As I said, I'm always going to do a plug for him because you know what? He's helping me out, and I appreciate it. The fact is, I love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Until next Thursday at 7:30 Central Time. Peace out, and like always, happy holidays.